Cruz with another opportunity, swings it in. Ramos in the mix, and it's in the back of the net, and it's Casemiro with the goal. He crops up once again with an absolutely crucial goal. 15 minutes on the clock. The Real Madrid fans up in the gods, going wild as well they might. Carlos Casemiro makes it 1-0 for Real Madrid.
We were saying how Atletico Madrid is really struggling defending these crosses, and here is again, second corner they took.
On the Vinicius. Oh, it's a good idea. Lovely ball in. Oh. Drives it long. Morata up for it. Little knocking, finally a yellow card. But boy oh boy, Vinicius for the home team. Nice first time ball from Casemiro. When Vinicius driving at Godin, tries to get around him, gets the cross in. Partey missed an assist for a goal by millimetres because of the intervention of Partey. Well, look, days gone by when an 18-year-old would never have taken his captain to the cleaner. He's dispossessed by Correa through the middle to Griezmann. Griezmann onside. Griezmann! 1-1. Antoine Griezmann. It's offside. The flag is up for offside. The referee will have to be speaking to VAR, and it's Mr. Martinez Munuera in the VAR operation room who will be looking over this one. Graham, I tell you who's praying very hard that it is offside. Vinicius. Robbed unnecessarily. His control was heavy. It isn't a foul on him. You have a few guys. Do you think this is a goal?
I mean, it's definitely not a foul there. Both, I think Vinicius' first touch is quite heavy, and it goes on. Correa very good getting that ball off, and then he's good there, and not all Atletico Madrid going forward.
Falls to Correa on the pitch, and it's because the blood is singing. Benzema, Vinicius wants a return ball. Vinicius dummies the shot, goes down, giving him a comment or two saying none of that, youngster, goes to him. I think Godin knows that he's beaten. Partey, you're seeing that lovely finish from Griezmann once again, giving Courtois a note as Thibaut Courtois prepares and puts the ball back in play. The Wanda Metropolitano. Well, we're seeing the VAR image there, which swung in by Partey. Griezmann. 15 brilliant dynamic minutes. For over half an hour gone, Simon. Can't believe it. Vantage played. Carvajal. Cruz with the half volley. No, they're still very much in this game. Just to show that since the equaliser, since Beat gets away from Jimenez, still Vinicius goes down in the area, and the referee points to the spot. Vinicius celebrating it. Well. Simon, can I take you back to the left-back position 15 seconds ago? The reason that Arias can't get the ball into the middle is that of the three players blocking him, Vinicius, the youngster, who's had an error-strewn day, is back there working his backside off, making it possible for the intervention, the rob, and then break up the pitch. He's doing things, and here we see the foul, he's doing things that we know he can do. Whether VAR won, is he going to chip it? Yes, he is! No, he isn't! He hits it low into the left-hand corner. A stop, a pause, a run, beats Jana Black, and it takes a lot of nerve to stand up, to step up under that kind of pressure, Graham. 40 derbies for that man, 40 derbies, 20 wins, 11 draws. His record against Atleti says he's almost done. Correa, he goes down. The referee waves play on, the ball into touch. The referee, Estrada Fernandez, blows the half-time whistle. It's arguing about for many weeks to come. Casemiro playing like all Brazilians know how to. Their ball. Second half about to get underway. The players still in the tunnel, waiting to come back. Out is Rodri. So if I'm honest, I wouldn't think it would be long before we see changes. Both Rodri and it falls nicely for Griezmann. Here's Morata. And the first...
Maybe even cutting back the defender, which is, I think, is Casemiro.
Confidence.
Yeah, much confidence, much space. But first touch.
It's Morata. Griezmann. Half empty. His strikers have combined twice without the ball. They're looking short of ideas. That one floated forward to Morata. Lovely control from Morata. The flag's up for offside. What an astonishing finish. I don't think it's going to count, but that control comes out of the book of classic control.
When you've got the European midfielder of the year with his mouth wide open in admiration, go to Gaiska.
Oh, it's an unbelievable, nice touch. Also, not only the quality,
it's going to be Toni Kroos.
Varane.
Well, it nearly fell. Okay, curling it into the edge of the box. Ramos found it. It's going to fall nicely from Jimenez once again. Congrats to Atletico. As we see. Stopper. So chipping it in. Wide. Bale was up for it. Down goes. Well, the referee is surrounded by red and white shirts. It was Alvaro Morata who went down on the far post. Meanwhile, Sergio Ramos has played the ball out. I think they're going to have to pull it back.
I think they're going to call a handball
Against Morata.
It feels like that, looking at the way in which the referee...
Supported by Carvalho, whips the cross in. Benzema.
It's not on target, but it's another ball that the defenders don't win. He gets up.
And look at Modric. There's danger here. Lovely ball for Bale. Gareth Bale! 3-1 to Real Madrid. The Welshman strikes again. It's absolutely astonishing how often he does this. Casemiro, meanwhile, goes across to have words with Santiago Solari, but it's Gareth Bale barely off the pitch, barely off the bench once again.
The beneficiaries are definitely Juventus and Barcelona. Error-strewn performance by Los Rojos.
A firm challenge from Saul Niegev. Chips it in. I'm not sure if that was a Bale in masses of space. In comes the cross. Gareth Bale.
Well, to tension. I don't know if it was the idea that the pass from Benzema was right. It wasn't a delivery. It was on a...
And to give them their due, Bruno, not exactly shrinking, are they? As Gareth Bale keeps it in play.
His partner in crime, Butch and Sundance, communicated the first time, not the second. Bend off the outstep of his left foot across the goal, and then there was a
card. There's no time, however, for any more. One of the biggest celebrations out on the pitch.